Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review The Last Friend. This is a game that's coming to Steam on September 30th, 2021. I'm recording this roughly 10 days prior, so what you're seeing here may or may not be fully reflective of the finished product. I did have some issues with the game. For example, full screen mode in the options menu, whenever I toggled that off, nothing would happen. I actually had to hit Alt-Enter in order to get the screen to go windowed mode. Another issue I had is that it seems like the mouse is supported in some areas but not others. So, like, I was trying to click on this button, but it wouldn't work, so I had to use the keybind instead. Little things like that. So, hopefully these things will be patched prior to launch. So, what is The Last Friend? Well, it's a... Well, Steam describes it as like an action-packed brawler slash tower defense game. What this really is Plants vs. Zombies with a dog theme. So, in Plants vs. Zombies, you had plants as your towers, and you put them in various lanes to try and stop the zombies. Here, you have dogs that act as your towers. You're going to put them down across your lanes. The lanes are horizontal in nature, so left to right. And these humans and other enemies are going to be coming at you from across these lanes. Now, one of the bigger differences between this and Plants vs. Zombies is that you take a more active role in what you're doing. For example, rather than click your mouse on a lane and sit down a tower there, you have to maneuver your character. You actually have to maneuver him around the map and jump and hop up and down between the different lanes. But you move him over to the spot where you want him to go, and then you hold in tab and there's the radial menu and you can put down a tower where he's standing. So there's a bit more interaction involved on your part in terms of doing what you need to do. But you can also, like a typical brawler, spam left or right mouse buttons and beat up the guys as they're coming down the lanes. So again, that's kind of a different setting than you would expect from a game like Plants vs. Zombies. What else can you do in this game? Well, primarily it's a level, like, you're given this like Super Mario 3 map where you go to the next level and you just try and complete it. On occasion, you'll branch off and you'll do special little mini games like, okay, the storm is chasing this truck, so now I've got to destroy all the objects in its path and see it to the end. Another one might be, some other mini game where I'm supposed to do this or this, and if I complete it, I level up my character, whatever. So there's little mini games that you'll come across, but primarily it's survive all of the waves on the current level, and to do that, you typically put down various dog turrets. Now, when I say dog turrets, you're going to be unlocking more dogs as you play, and they act as turrets. And you can bring so many turrets with you into the next level like you would in Plants vs. Zombies. You also unlock skill dogs, which are just like passive bonuses that you can also equip to your character. One might be, automatically regenerate health of the turret that you're standing next to, that kind of thing. In between levels, you'll be spending stars and dog treats that you earn in order to level up. You'll be spending stars to upgrade your character in general. For example, you can upgrade your offensive abilities and defensive abilities. Like, if I upgrade offense, for example, it might be something like increase the base health of all offense turrets by 50%. Or defense might be increase the base health of walls by 50%. And you'll be spending stars to do this. There's like protective, build menus, utilities, so there's various categories where you'll be spending these stars. In addition to that, there's dog treats. Dog treats are also spent at a different location to level up turrets individually, or at least unlock their ability to level up in-game. Whenever you put a turret down in the beginning, there's no way to level it up or to upgrade it during that current run or that current map that you're on. Once you start spending your dog treats, you unlock the ability to level up that turret by spending your in-game currency. As you're killing enemies during your run or during your map, during that level, you'll get these nuggets that you pick up, little screws or bolts or whatever they're called. Like in Plants vs. Zombies fashion, the turrets are very similar. You've got a drill turret dog, which will just spawn these bolts over time. Again, that's your in-game currency for building more turrets. There is a shield dog. A German Shepherd has a massive shield similar to the walnut of Plants vs. Zombies. It just stops enemies in their tracks until it's destroyed. You got your basic turret, which just shoots things, slow turret, and so on. But if you fancy a Plants vs. Zombies game, but with a dog theme, then you may want to check this out. One cool feature that really isn't part of the gameplay, but you can do anyway. You can pet all the dogs that you're collecting if you want. It's this interactable screen where you can just sort of go through all of the dog turrets that you've gotten so far. You can rename them. You can just pet them. It's just an animation. So if you're one of those people that obsess over petting digital dogs, then hey, this game has that. If you fancy that. I do not know what the price is going to be. It wasn't in my press email. I just simply know that it'll be out in roughly 10 days' time as of the date and time of this recording. So if, again, Plants vs. Zombies but with dogs appeals to you, then by all means check this out. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.